There you go. Just to let you know, we are going to record this class, but we aren't going to post this class out on our YouTube. But if you want the Zoom link, let us know and we'll make that available for you. So that's just this particular class, and going forward, we're going to do the same thing with the other classes. So again, I just want to thank you for being here. And again, I'm Marie Bonaminio. I'm an NKA volunteer out of the Treasure Valley location, and wanted to let all of you know that we have several of these different types of classes that go on from now through November, and hopefully you've seen them on our site where you can sign up for these classes as we offer them through the fall of 2020. They are all on Zoom. That just is the way of life right now for AARP, and it will be for this fall. We'll see what happens for next 2022. So thank you again for being a participant. And to give you just a brief history on the class itself, or I should say on NKA, is that this particular session is over 15 years old, meaning NKA began around 15 years ago, back in 2014. And it was in conjunction with ISU out of Pocatello. Now there's a participant with ISU Meridian, and Treasure Valley YMCA was also at one time a participant with us. We offer several classes, and the whole idea was to make them a volunteer for the person who is teaching the class, for all of us that help put the class together, and is to get all of you to be part of this group. We'd like to thank all of our volunteers, and if you would like to volunteer, please let us know. All of this particular group is, like I said, volunteer based. No one is paid for this. And there is a curriculum committee. I happen to be on that right now, and we do look at things that we feel like maybe would interest all of you. If there's something that you know about and you would like to have us maybe take a look at that and something we can add to our next session, please let us know. We're always thankful for anyone's knowledge of classes that might interest any of our senior participants. So today our class is Tai Chi, breathing, stretching, and more. And the person who is volunteering and giving her time is Rachel Damewood, and she is based out of Pocatello, but she is with us on Zoom. And I'm hoping that all of you will be able to participate, as in stand up and do some of the exercises she's going to show us. She's going to show us how to breathe and give us a little bit of information on Tai Chi itself. She has been doing this for quite a long time. She's been an instructor. She was working at INL. And after she retired, she started doing this a little more actively and getting more people involved. She also even puts these types of sessions together at nursing homes for people to be able to participate then. I'm going to let Rachel go ahead and talk about herself. That way she can give you a little information. And she's going to be putting up a, I guess you'd want to say a PowerPoint that's going to tell you a little bit about Tai Chi and the stretching itself. And then we are going to do a session. So we are geared to for about an hour. We may go over a little longer, but hopefully if you can stay with us, you'll enjoy the class and you'll be back again next week. So go ahead, Rachel, and I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Marie. Hi, everyone. I wish I can see you in person, but it's just impossible now for the pandemic time. So I hope you all safe and healthy, and we will try to do the Zoom exercise and get connection going. Now, to make the story short, that I retired from INL, and why I was there, I was invited by the management to teach Tai Chi stretching for the bus driver for a couple years during the lunch hours. And then I volunteered to teach Fit and Fall Proof program in person before pandemic, and incorporate with Tai Chi I learned from my teachers, and then also the information I learned from physical therapy, occupation therapy when I was in nursing home with my father. So I incorporate the whole thing, and along with the music, rhythm. So here's my program that I want to introduce to you all. Just briefly show my presentation slide, and which you all had a copy for it. So I'm going to go through it really fast so we have more time to do exercise. If you have a question, hold it, put it in the chat, and we will answer with the last 10 minutes of the class, or maybe a little longer, but I don't want to interrupt everybody else during the class. So hold your questions. I will appreciate that. So here is the PowerPoint. I'm going to, let me see, my original sound is off. Okay, that's good. So I am going to share the screen, and so I hope you all see the screen now. If not, Marie, you, if you don't mind, tell me.
Yes, we can see it. We can see it.
All right. So here's the program that put a whole bunch of stuff together. The purpose is really trying to promote Tai Chi exercise to the NKA community. As Marie indicated, I used to go to the assisted living and try to do some of those exercise with them, or in person with NKA classes. And the reference I was able to find out for you as a reference is there's a book called The Beginning Qigong, and that have the 13 grand preserver exercise step by step. So you can always go back there, refresh your movement you learned. Some of the movements that I modify just for my personal need. Then the second book is called A Long Life, Good Health Through Tai Chi Chuan. And I used to teach the Tai Chi 64 as well. And I'm so glad I find the book. And this one will show you step-by-step sequential movement for Tai Chi 64. So that's good reference. Then again, Fit and Fall Proof program provided by Health Department now is on the Health and Welfare website. And they have a video that you can always go there. Anytime you want to do a 10 minutes exercise, they break it down to several classes. Now, in terms of internal martial arts, we're talking about Tai Chi breathing and stretching. That's basically the foundation of the movement of Tai Chi and internal martial art. And then they have this 13 gram preserver specialized to promote the breathing through the stretching movement. And then again, there is a Tai Chi Chuan, and the one I use is Tai Chi Chuan 64. Let's talk about the posture. The posture is very important in doing all kind of exercise actually, and especially in the Tai Chi movement, that you always have to keep your posture straight. So the exercise itself helping a straight and flexible spinal column, and stretching exercise actually rejuvenate the muscle and tendons and increase the circulations and help the lower back and leg and even the hands that was get to activated movement and limber. So what's the benefit from all this posture? there's no question the good postures that promote good health. And the way to evaluate whether you stand up straight is your backbone has to be straight from tip of the head to the tailbone. And then mention about all these things here, but I'll make it simple, is that if you just kind of notice that your ear and shoulder and hip was in the straight line, that if you don't know that still, then you will glue your elbow to your waist and open your arm, which I will demonstrate. That will force your body to be very straight. Now, as far as the feet goes, you always have both of your feet rooted to the ground like the tree. So in other words, that you should be very balanced, and the head is really being pulled up to the cloud, and your feet is touch the earth. Now, breathing is basically inhale and exhale, and in the very natural ways. And we'll talk about that in the next slide. So before you do exercise, you always have to calm your mind and relax your body. And that's where we start with the breathing. Breathing will calm your mind and relax your body, and therefore you can start doing the stretching. And then we'll finish out with a little bit aerobic and strength to tighten out that muscle and cool down, and then finish out the program. So the whole thing is really trying to balance your outer chi. Chi is the energy, and you also have an inner chi. So the essence is to balance both of them. The next slide. A word of caution we have mentioned several times is that this exercise is for people that is fair good health and try to improve their health a little better. And if you have a health condition that prevents you to do any exercise, first of all, check with your doctor whether you can do this type of exercise. And then secondly, if you do some exercise and create a pain, and then you need to discontinue immediately. That means you overdid it. So talk about the breathing exercise. When we were born, we know how to breathe since we were born. We breathe deeply, inhale, not to the throat, but all the way to the tummy. And this is how the breathing exercise in Tai Chi movement is. It is the way the qi naturally circulate in the human body. And they recommend when you do this breathing, your tongue is likely placed on the ridge above the upper teeth, which is the upper teeth, the inside of the teeth. That's where your tongue trying to touch there. And then the qi, which I said is the energies moving from the conception vessel. You see that picture on the right hand side, and we're going all the way down and coming back up to the governing vessel and create a closed loop and going through the nose and coming out the mouth. So Tai Chi breathing is inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And you can imagine going through that closed loop. And that is how slow that breathing is. So the inhale is all the way to dantian, which is about 1.5 inches below the navel. And when you started, you probably cannot really go that deep because we've been being a shallow breather all our life when we grown up, and with the stress from work and life, and we forgot how to breathe naturally. So you have to gradually let and feel your breathing all the way down to dantian. It is the wellspring of the human energy, and it really circulates that closed loop that we mentioned about. So that's basically the principle of Tai Chi breathing. So 13 preserver, we have 13, and then each one of them, they are independent and they have name for it. Chinese martial art tends to imitate the animal's movement, and they use a lot of animals' name. As you can see, the number one is called tiger, sleep on Nanshan Peak, and the second one is going to dragon, dives into Arctic Sea, and then go down there. There's a hawk and there's a monkey. So we'll do all 13, and today I hope I can start with the first two if we have enough time. And then again, is all referenced in the book, so you can always go back, and we tape the video as well. So we will, notify you for the recording. You can use as a reference. So what's the benefit for Tai Chi Chuan exercise? Tai Chi Chuan actually is a physical activity to try to develop a natural rhythm and sense of the bodies, and to harmonize the body and mind. We all have the rhythms inside of us. Our heart, our walking, they all rhythms. And the rhythm was the movement that create the balance of the qis, inward qis and outward qis. So the movement for each part of body, the muscle, the bone, and joint, and it is really included in the Tai Chi movement. So the let me see, and also the Tai Chi Chuan or even 13 preserver is a good discipline for your mind and for your body. And the reason is that you have to concentrate on your breathing, and that is your purpose, that is your concentration, that is your focus. And everything else around you, you can feel it, you can see it, you can touch it, but you don't make any judgment about it, and your concentration is on your breathing. So Tai Chi movement is really a mindfulness, a meditation. And again, with the breathing that promote a lot of good quality like calmness, the perseverance, and patience and determinations. So that's enough said on the benefit. The next one here is Yin and Yang and Tai Chi philosophy, and just quickly touch that. You see that symbol at the corner, and we saw that a lot. So it is the primary force in the universe is Yang and Yin. Yang is positive and Yin is negative. And the Tai Chi is trying to balance this Yin and Yang. And that's what the symbol associated with the movement. And so those Yin and Yang actually is not opposite to each other. They actually compromise to each other's. And that's why you're trying to balance both of them. So each of those two forces is transformed in nature when it is fully achieved. For example, if you have a sufficient rest at night, which we call Yin, and then you will get up energetic and do a lot of activity, which is Yang. And when you do too much activity, which is too much Yang, and you must give away to stillness, which is sleep, that is Yin. So the whole exercise is trying to create the dynamic balance of Yin and Yang energies. So Tai Chi movement, quickly go through it, is really sequential and move. You can see a lot of movement, and here's the list of Tai Chi 64. It is trying to sequentially one movement link to the other one, and one movement is inhale and exhale and link to the next one is inhale and exhale as Yin and Yang go back and forth. So it's trying to balance those two primary force as we mentioned. So the next one, I want to go through what the class format. We have 60 minutes and totally 5 classes. And today and the next for Monday, same time, 10 o'clock. And first 30 minutes, I would like to do the breathing and also self-compassion breathing. Then we'll do some stretching and strength and weight shifting and balancing. And then we go into 20 minutes doing the 13-gram preserver exercise. And probably that last 10 minutes we'll do a little aerobic on our hands and feet and cool down and do a little bit question answer session. We are not going to do the Tai Chi 64 in this class. So with that, I am going to turn back. So Marie, is everything clear then?
It is. We see you.
Okay, very good. So I am going to turn on my original sound because I would like to play. Just give me a little time. My little mouse always disappear on me, so I need to find it. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to turn the original sound so you can hear the background music while I am talking. The reason I want to have little background music is somehow promote little calmness and so you can hear me now. So I am going to, there are 3 things that we need to remember every time we do exercise. And there's a little message on the screen. Okay, I think that's probably okay. I just turned that off. Okay, good. Now I can see myself.
Would you like everyone to follow you right now? Stand up and follow you?
Yes.
Okay.
So everyone can hear me and the music, right? Okay. 3 things. You have to have a support system in case you off the balance and tends to fall. You can have folding chair. I'm using this my kitchen ladder, and it works. I got my handle here. It's stable. And don't use those chairs that had a wheels on, like computer tables, because you lean on it, there you go, and you'll just fall with the chair. So that's the first things. The second things is you need to check on your posture. We mentioned that posture has to be ear, shoulder, and hip straight. So you can't really see them right here, but you kind of feel them. They are straight. If you don't know, through the elbows on both sides of waist, okay, and force open it up. Guess what? Your ear is straight with your shoulder, is straight with your hip. That's straight. That's the second things. Then the third thing is, are you balanced? Right now, I have two feet. They are equally weighted. So I would say 50%, 50%. I'm 100% balanced. Now, there's also other situation, not 50-50. We kind of go through it right now. Is you have 80-20. For example, I want to lean over there to reach to grab something. I bend my knee a little bit, but I don't want to bring so much. When you bend your knee, make sure your knee is not over your toe. And you want to grab something. We do that all the time in the kitchen table. And you want to feel that's 80% on my bending leg and 20 on the other one. And my posture is straight. then you're very stable, you're balanced, you can reach. Of course, you overreach and then you're probably in trouble, but that is how you balance. Straight up, 80-20, and you come back. Or you go front, 80-20, straight up, you're balanced. Okay, so we also have a balance situation called 95-5. That is 95 on one leg, the other one is toe touch. We do that a lot. So that is 95-5, and I'm pretty stable this way. Okay. Then there's a situation you can balance 100%, which is you let one leg go. That's 100%. And you can balance that. If you focus on something on the wall is not moving, then you can stay there for a long time. So that's a balancing. That's the third thing. So we have three things we always have to train myself, become a habit. Is we have support system, number one. Number two, we're straight. Number two, straight. And number three, balanced. So with that, I like to go through about 10 minutes the breathing exercise with you and a little bit stretching from the neck to the knee and so forth. And we will cut down a little short because it's already 30 minutes through the class. So right now, feet shoulders apart, 50-50. Open your arm as high as you can toward the sky. And then just scoop that oxygen to your nose. Inhale. And pushing down through your mouth, exhale. We got 3 more to go. In. Out through the mouth. We got 2 more. In through the nose. And out through the mouth. The very last one. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. The second one is you pivot your toe, heel, toe, right leg, and then the other, I go toe, heel, but anyway, you turn to your right side by pivoting. Open your arm and scoop that oxygen into your nose. Inhale, and pivot back to the center. And pushing down, exhale. And you go the other direction, pivoting to the left. In, at the center, out. We got 3 more to go. In, center, out. And the other side. In, center, out. We got 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. The other side. In and out. Very last time. In, out, and in, out. Now, feet shoulders apart, a little wider than 2 shoulders apart because we're gonna do a squatting. Squatting is your feet is in the diagonal, and you just bend your knee toward to that diagonal, and make sure your kneecap is not over the toe. And this is also called the horse stand in Tai Chi movement, like you're riding horses. Okay, so your body is straight, and what you need to do here is you scoop the oxygen from the floor to reach to the ceiling. So let's go. Inhale, scoop, and reach high, high, high. Inhale, and pushing down, exhale. We got 3 more to go. In and out. And 2 more. In and out. Your eye can go with your hand, so that exercise your eye as well. Inhale and exhale. One more. In, out. All right. The next one we want to do is we are in the squatting position still. Put both hands on the thigh here. And then use your shoulder. Use your shoulder, scoop that oxygen and open the chest wide you can. So let's go. Inhale, scoop that oxygen with your shoulder. Open your shoulder wide. Inhale. And scoop back down. Exhale. That's 3 more to go. In and out through the mouth. So we got 2 more. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Just 1 more. In and out. So that's basically 4 stretching, breathing exercise. The next one I want to share with you is called self-compassion breathing. Feet shoulders apart, 50-50, and posture straight. Put both your hands, touch your heart. I like to close my eyes, but if you want to open your eyes, fine. If you want to close your eyes, but always know where's your handle, because closing eye tends to, lose a little balance if you don't train yourself well. So touch your heart, inhale through your mouth, exhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. We got 2 more. In and out. And the very last one, in and out. Now put both your hands on your tummy. They call this solar plexus. In and out. We got 3 more. In, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and 1 more. In and out. Then put both your hands on both sides of the cheek. In and out. In and out. We got 2 more. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And the very last one, in and out through the mouth. Now give yourself a hug. In and out. We got 3 more. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And 1 more. In and out. Now cross your finger and pray. In and out through the mouth. In and out. Got 2 more. In and out. The very last one, in and out. All right. That's Tai Chi breathing. Although all the movement in this class, you need to practice this kind of breathing. So we're going to do a stretching from the neck down to the knee. And I think I will cut down to half of it. Just instead of doing 4 times, we do 2 in each one, just so you get the kind of overview and you can do it at home. So the first one is the neck. So ear touch the shoulder. It doesn't matter which side you started. Just trying to have that ear touch that shoulder. Remember your feet 50-50, you're straight up, straight. And feel the neck stretch on the other side. Inhale. And exhale. We're gonna do one more. In and out. Feel like we need to do one more. In and out. Now turn your eyes, look at the toe on the side. You're touching the ear and shoulders. And feel the muscle on back of your neck stretch. And let's do in and out. 2 more. In and out. And let's do one more. In and out. Now turn your eyes, look at the ceiling. And your ears still touch that shoulder. And feel the muscle in the front stretch. Let's do 3 more. In and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And in and out. And let's do one more. In and out through the mouth. And let it loose. Now we gotta do the other side. So the other side, ear touch the shoulder as far as you can get. Feel the stretch. And in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Let's do one more. In and out. Now look at your toe while your ear still touching that shoulder. And feel the stretch on the back of your neck. In and out. We got 2 more. In and out. And the last one. In and out. Now look at the ceiling. And in and out. 2 more. In and out. And the last one. In and out. Let it loose. Okay, so I'll loosen up the neck a little bit. Now we want to do the shoulder. So raise your one arm. I'm raising my right arm, going to left shoulder, and then my left arm is going not on top of the elbow, don't just above or before, up or lower. So inhale, exhale, 2 more. In and out, and the last one. In and out. And raise the straight arm all the way, touch the ceiling, and bend over. If you could, give yourself a pat. We don't usually get pat from other people. This is a good opportunity to give yourself a pat. You're a good person. And then the other arm, raise up and touch the elbow. And I can't see myself there, but you touch the elbow. And pushing down gently. And inhale. and exhale. 2 more, in and out, and in and out. Let's just do 1 more. In and out. Okay, gently let go the arm. So now we need to do the other side. So raise it up, cross to the other shoulder and put under it. And inhale and exhale. 2 more, in and out, and in and out. Then reach the ceiling high as you can. See whether you can bend it over. Give yourself a pack while you're there. And the other hand, touch the elbow. And inhale. And exhale. You got 2 more, in and out. In and out. Gently let the arms down. Now we have a couple more for shoulders. So up, front, down, back. Up, front, down, back. 3, 2, 3, 4. And last, 2, 3, 4. Now go reverse. Down, front, up, back. Down, front, up, back. 3, 2, 3, 4. And last, 2, 3, 4. And then just go roll backwards couple times. 3, 4, and then front. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next one is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. One more time. Up and hold, 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 hold. And let it down. So, all right. So that's the shoulder. And then the next one, just kind of put both hands on your shoulder. Just roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's okay. So we did the shoulder. Now we need to do the hip. The hip is you need to make the hip move. So focus on 4 corner in the diagonal corner. So when you turned 1, this hip is at this diagonal corner. And then I'm going to turn this one 2. And then the one in the back 3. And the 4. Okay. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. And the last 2, 3, 4. The other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. And the last 2, 3, 4. All right. So that is the hip exercise. The very last one we want to do for today is feet together. Go back here. Feet together. And you bend and your body still straight. So not put any weight on your kneecap, but above it. If you have osteoporosis or replace knee joint, probably you shouldn't do this one. But gently circle, very subtle turn to the right. Circle 1, circle 2, circle 3, circle 4. And then the other one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that is really from the toe to knee stretching. And we have about 14 minutes left. I was wondering, I'm going to say the weight shifting. The weight shifting is basically very easy. I just take 1 minute to tell you. Is you 50-50, 80-20, 50-50, 80-20. That's just do couple, won't take too long. So you have 50-50 and you lean to the right, give that 80-20. Remember your body should be straight up and come back 50-50 and the other side 50-50, 80-20, come back to 50-50. Now raise your arm and pretend you hold a big beach ball and you're gonna write the number 8. So let's go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now come back, reverse, in, out. Are you breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth? Okay, this is called the horizontal weight shifting. Then there's a vertical weight shifting. We kind of go through it as well. Is one leg, the other one 50-50, lean forward 80-20, 50-50. So you raise your arm, scoop that oxygen in your nose, inhale. You're 50-50, right? And 80-20 pushing out through your mouth. One more time, in, out. We'll make it just short today. So the other side, just so we balance, 50-50, 80-20, 50-50. Open your arms, scoop in and out, and in and out. So that's weight shifting. And then we'll do balancing next time because I like to do this 13 grand reserver exercise, just so you kind of know that pattern. So we always come back to this base position. So the base position is heel together 45 degrees and your arm touch your waist, your palm is facing up, your body straight. That is base position. Any exercise and it's all come back to this base position. We mentioned about the first one is tiger, sleep on Nanshan Peak. I think we just do one today. And so you are in the base position. And so the very first movement is forward 80-20. We talk about 80-20, your body is straight, right? So your left hand, palm is close, touch dantian, and your bending leg, actually that arm goes straight up and touch your ear, and the flap is parallel with the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. The other side, 80-20, touch, touch. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 2 more. In, out, and in, out. In, make sure your body is straight, and out. And the other side, in and out. All right, so we're gonna stop here in the Grand Preserver exercise. We got 12 to go. We'll do in other classes. The next one I want to introduce you is the finger exercise. You just don't know how important the finger movement, so the arthritis is not gonna stop you using your hand. And then also little feet and so forth. We're gonna make it very short. And so usually I want you to be able to follow the rhythm. I hope you can hear the rhythm. So I'm gonna close it by, the finger exercise is touch the thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, then we'll turn the fingers. Okay, that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn your thumb, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ring finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pinky finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other way, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ring finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Middle finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second finger, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thumb, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swing, 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 swing. Now pull the rope. Pull, 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 pull. Follow the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now climb the rope. 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, and last 2, 3, 4. Pat the dog. 1, 2. You got 4 dogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give them a dog tree. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Another dog tree. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Tell them to go away. 2, go take a nap. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's enough hand exercise. Now quickly, just a little feet exercise we'll do more next time. Is feet shoulder apart 50-50. So what you would do is toe touch, front, side, back, home, front, side, back, home, front, side, back, home, and front, side, back, home. And that's it. I will do a little more next time. And so that's a little aerobic for the hand and the feet. And what I like to finish up is what I usually do in my class is the feet exercise. And so have a seat. And when you sit, just kind of make sure where you sit, okay? always turn around and look at where the seat, and then hold the handle before you sit. So the one we want to finish out the class is we use our right leg to write your first name and the left leg last name. And then we have two words. The word for today is enjoy. Use your right leg. Life, left leg. So first name, last name, enjoy, life. Let's go. Right leg, first name. Whatever your first name is, your toe, just write your first name. You want whole foot right or the tip of the toe right is fine. Okay. So now, if you're done, and the left leg is your last name, I have 8 letters in my last name. So it's gonna be a little bit longer. So, okay, I finished. So we're gonna have right leg again to write the word enjoy. So you can say it there. That'll be ENJOY. Had a little kick. So life, LIFE. So enjoy life. Thanks for attending this class today. We will close out for a little question answer. I think I'm almost have 2 minutes left. We'll do a little 5 minutes if that's okay, Marie.
Sure. We can go ahead and open up if anyone has any questions. You can unmute yourself if you have a question for Rachel. Thank you for all your demonstrations. So we all have something to practice this week. Sounds like with everything you've given us. And are you going to add more activities next week, or are we going to repeat what we did today?
It will be changed every week. We didn't get to do the balancing today, and we cut really short with each movement from 4 times. I cut it down to 2 times. And so next week, without all this introduction stuff, and we'll have more time to move into it. So each class will be different. So
I want to mention that make sure the class is at this exact same link. It's the same meeting ID and the exact same passcode for the next 4 weeks. So just make sure you have that on your calendars.
Will they be sent that again, or is it just something that's they needed to save it today?
They won't be sent that again. They need to save it. I can see if I can make it happen again.
Okay, so everyone keep the link that you used today for next Monday and the following Mondays also. And from what I can see, everyone is saying, Rachel, they very much enjoyed the class.
Wow, thank you.
And thanking you for your time. And I'm not, someone was telling me that they had a problem with their volume. I think everyone could hear as far as I understood.
It's a music volume or talk. I can.
Yeah, we could hear you fine. So okay. I think we're good with that.
Okay.
Just letting everyone know we do have more classes coming all week. So if you're interested, there are other classes this week to attend. Just take a look at the schedule. And anything else that anyone might be asking?
Yeah, this is a little hard to type. So if you don't mind, I'm just going to ask the question. For clarification, there were a couple of times when you said, I think you said, don't have your knees over your toes, or do have your knees over your toes?
That is very good questions. That when you bend your knee, and make sure I'm here. So do not over your toe. Do not.
That's your toes.
Oh,
If you bend, you see your knee, but you can't see your toe. That's not good. You want to see the tip of your toe. Okay.
Thank
So,
you.
all
Yes,
right.
thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
The kneecap is very delicate spot, especially Asian. You got arthritis and all that stuff. Gotta really take care of it. But don't do exercise for the shoulder and knee, and they get freeze. I had a frozen shoulder last year because pandemic and stay home and maybe a little stretch from this pandemic. It was frozen. That wasn't fun at all. It's very painful. So now I'm glad it's moving back, that I have to make sure I exercise every day for my shoulder. And so that's important.
Absolutely. Move it, move it, move it.
Marie,
Yes.
I have a question. Where do we, or how do we get the video?
I am recording that. So at the end of
Mhm.
this class, I will stop the recording. And then, like I said, we won't be posting this on YouTube, but there will be a link to get to it. So anyone who has attended the class, I can make sure you get that link if you'd like to see this video that we did today.
So you will send it to us automatically, or do we need to ask for it?
If everyone would like it, I cannot send it automatically. If there's just a few who want it, I'll send it separately to each person.
I'd like it too.
Okay,
too.
Oh,
okay. I think it might just be easier to send it to everyone. So if you want to use
Perfect.
the link, you'll use it.
Thanks.
If not, and you'll see it'll come from me. So it'll be an email that comes from Marie.
Thank you.
And then will we be able to get each session the same way? You'll just automatically send it to us?
Yes, I can do that. I'll be recording each one and then we can just send it to you.
Thank you so much.
Marie,
Yes,
is there a way you can copy the chat? I know there's quite a few coming, but it's too small for me to read. I think you answer all the questions.
I think
All the question being answered there?
I'm looking at it and just to
Okay.
make sure, and people I think are just thanking you, telling you that it was a great class.
Thank you.
And then they would just like a copy of this.
Yeah.
So we'll make sure that that happens.
Yeah, I
And
really
I will end the class right now. And
Thank you,
I'll stop
Rachel.
the recording. So thank you very much again, everyone, for participating. Thank you, Rachel, for your instruction and your time. And we will see all of you hopefully again next Monday, same time, same place.
Thank
And,
you.
like
Yeah.
Rachel said, keep practicing this week. It'll be a little easier next week then for you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.